I feel bad about asking someone to leave because they have nowhere to go. This is a common question, comment I get from people. And in particularly, I am doing this video to respond to a woman who contacted me today and said, my boyfriend is out of control. We had this big trip planned and he's too drunk to do it. His friends are even disgusted. They're older, they're, I'd say middle-aged now. You call it middle-aged, but they're old. He's old enough to know better, right? He's old enough to have been taking care of himself and have some money put together. But apparently she's looking after everything and he's living with her. Not surprising. Happens all the time. But how do you ask him to leave? If you're done, you're done, right? And sometimes saying get out is the hardest thing you can do. So what I suggest instead is you sit down and just have a talk. Try to do this in the morning when they're more coherent. There's a sweet spot to talk to alcoholics, and it's usually not at night or afternoon. They're pretty cooked. But there's a sweet spot in the morning. When they wake up, they're sick and hungover, and then they'll start drinking and they get well, but they're not drunk. And you know what I'm talking about. I know, if you live with this, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, keep scrolling because you're going to think I'm crazy. But there's a sweet spot. Find the sweet spot and say, hey, listen, this is not working for me. You don't have to say you drink too much, your embarrassment. You don't have to say any of that. Just say, this is not working for me. I need you to leave. So instead of just saying get out, give him a time frame. I know you don't think he has anywhere to go, but I'll tell you what, addicts and alcoholics are like cockroaches. Have you ever killed a cockroach and you think it's dead, and then you've squashed it, you stepped on it, you lift up your foot, and it scurries back to life and runs off? You flush it down the toilet, and then you'll turn around and you look back and it's floating at the top doing the backstroke, right? So we're pretty resilient people because we are survivors. We have to make it. We have to get the next drink. So don't be so surprised that if he doesn't have a place to go, but give him a couple days. Say you have until Friday. Okay, so today is Friday. So you could say, find some place over the weekend, and I want you to be gone by the time I get home Monday from work, or I'm going to be gone Monday, but when I come back, I want you and your things gone. Okay? You can say that. Then you give him a little time. Then he can call his mother, his brother, his sister, his friends, the guy that he drinks with at the bar, whoever, and find a place. This is the trick. You got to give him a consequence. So if you are not gone by Monday, if you haven't found a place, then you need to go to the Mission. I'll get you an Uber, or I don't know if he's got his own car, but I'll get you there. Don't you drive him though, because you'll change your mind on the way. So say I'll get you an Uber, and then I'll drive your stuff out and drop it off for you. So find the nearest homeless shelter or place where he wants to go. It's not really your problem. Consequences are the only thing that makes someone change. So you are probably helping by making him take a good look at his life and what he's doing. And either he's going to make some changes, which he can do not living at your house. Okay? He can get sober, living somewhere else, and then you guys can reconcile later or whatever you want to do. Maybe after he has a year sober or something, 6 months or something. But he does not have to do it in your house. I'm sure there's been broken promises before and you've heard it all. So I think the time is up. If you need to, whatever makes you feel best, you have to make sure you're okay with whatever happens later. Okay. So I know some people that have given someone money and said, here's this much money so you could at least get a hotel room until you find a place to stay. Whatever, that's your decision. But you can do it with more of you have 24 hours, you have 48 hours. Some people give people 2 weeks, a month. It just depends how far down the rabbit hole you've already gone with this thing. Okay? Love the questions. If you have a question, send it to me. I'd love to help you. That's what I'm here for. And I have additional support and resources on my main page. So if you check out my bio, you'll see more information and Like, comment, and share to get this message out to more people. I know a lot of people are struggling and they don't know where to find help. Thanks for watching.